in the mix of coatings, you always have 2 buckets. The reason you have 2 buckets is because one's going to be the dump bucket. So 2 of these have the gray in it. The A's have the pigment. The B's are clear. That's generally the rule. Some epoxies are weird and the B's pigmented, but generally the A's are pigmented. The reason you have 2 buckets is because when you pour, you'll notice there's some left behind. Now, theoretically, if this had been a mixing bucket and I had A in here and I added B and I mixed it, the A, some of it, would have still been clung to the sidewalls and the bottom. So later, after I mix this, if I didn't pour it into a new container, I would have taken my mini roller or my brush and I would have dipped into the bucket, touched the sidewall, grabbing that part A, and I would have transferred to the floor. And that part A would have never dried. Or if I ran out of epoxy, I needed a little bit more, at the end I would have turned this upside down to try to get everything out, which is a very bad idea, because that A would have oozed out onto the floor and you'd have spots that never dried. So you always mix in one container, pour it into the next container after it's mixed. So A, B, mix, add my solvent, mix, and then pour into a new container, and then use this to pour onto the floor. Because whatever you pour in here first, it's going to be already catalyzed, already mixed epoxy, not just A or B.